So a really good example of that is my friend Ed, who I'm a big sailor, and we were doing a sailing event together, and he got hit by the boom, and he had an amazing injury, which was he hit the back of his head on the boom, and as it knocked him across the boat, he then caved in his forehead as well. So he had a front and back cranial injury. Within 15 minutes, he'd been helicoptered off the boat. He'd been taken to Southampton General, which is one of the world's best neuroscience places. He'd been operated on. He was then in a coma for 3 months. And we obviously all went and visited him, and I mean, it was, for all of us, because I was at university at the time, it was a horrible experience. Most of all for him, obviously. But to see the quality of care he got at every point along that journey, which was never questioned. There was always someone to help him. The best consultants in the world were there to answer his questions, allay his mother's fears, allay our fears, day after day after day after day. And to watch him go through almost a 2-year kind of recovery process. Everything covered, without having to think about this might cost anything personally, was quite amazing. And he's a miracle, because he should have died that day. He really should have. And everything came together to mean that he's alive, and he's just had a baby girl.